Lieutenant General Ahmed Gayed Saleh, Deputy Minister of National Defense and Chief of Staff of the National People's Army AMP, will carry out an inspection and inauguration visit tomorrow Tuesday at the level of the Central Army Hospital. Dr. Nakash Mohammed Saghir in the 1st Military Region indicated in a statement Monday from the Department of National Defense. This visit will be an opportunity for the Army Chief of Staff to inaugurate the Medical, Surgical Center and boarding facility.
Major General Hawli Mohammed Larbi, Chief of the Algerian Naval Forces, proceeded at the Admiralty level to the inspection of the escort vessel Rais Corso, after taking part in the execution of the exercise Sea Border 19 from the 21st until the 25th of the current month in Augusta, Italy. With the participation of France, Morocco, Spain and other countries, this exercise took place within 3 stages, including tactical operations, maritime prohibition operations, as well as searches, rescues and medical evacuation exercises as part of the military cooperation program. The member countries of the 5+5 military aim to strengthen coordination and interaction among the partners of this initiative, indicated the same source.
In military cooperation between the National People's Army and Spain, Spanish warship P-41 Meteoro today docked at the port of Algiers for a 4-day period. This stopover is part of the strengthening of friendly relations between the two armies and will contribute to further consolidating military cooperation and the exchange of experience between the naval forces of the two countries.
During his visit to the capital today, not less than 30 projects were launched. The Minister of the Interior, Local Assemblies and Country Planning, Mr. Salahuddin, pointed to the need to involve scientists in the boosting of the country's economy. An intersectoral commission was created to oversee the needs and means to be implemented in this regard. On the other hand, after the inauguration of the hotel establishments adjoining the International Airport of Algiers, Mr. Tahmoun reaffirmed the necessity to develop tourism investment in Algeria. He therefore asserted that the tourism and agriculture sectors are the government's top priority in order to develop a non-hydrocarbon economy. In the Riba municipality, Mr. Tahmoun inaugurated a sports complex, affirming that the complex's sporting equipment should be taken over by youngsters that have proven their skills and ability.
A symbolic day indeed for the Algerian TV and radio workers. October 28, 1962. On that day, the national emblem was hoisted on the facade of the television and radio headquarters. This momentous date also marked by the sacrifice of the lofty martyrs for a free, independent and sovereign Algeria. Today, a remembrance ceremony was organized at the Algerian television and radio headquarters, where a wreath of flowers has been laid in the memory of the martyrs of the national duty in the presence of Communication Minister, spokesman of the government and Acting Culture Minister Hassan Rabhi, accompanied by the General Manager of the Public Television, Salim Rabbahi, and the Acting Director General of the National Radio. Algeria Radio and Television deem in this particular juncture that it is imperative to get mobilized to start a new stage in the process of edification and stability to which we all aspire out of loyalty to the heroic battles waged by our valiant ancestors and in tribute to their enormous sacrifices. The national press and at its helm the audiovisual sector is concerned with accompanying the development of the country on the eve of a crucial event in the history of a nation, that is the upcoming presidential election of December 12, 2019. On this occasion, Mr. Rabhi also paid a warm tribute to the National People's Army, AMP, a worthy heir to the National Liberation Army, ALN, stressing that the AMP has always been dutiful, professional in the protection and safeguarding of the national borders and territorial integrity. Today, the Algerian television and radio professionals are all aware of the challenge they are required to meet by providing a credible and adequate public service. It is an opportunity to remember the great sacrifices of those that went through this, especially the ones who are still staunchly defending this country. It also reminds us that the Algerian citizen is able to face up to all sorts of challenges by taking our ancestors as an example, added the minister, as we aspire to build a new, stable and united Algeria.
The regional stations of the national television today celebrated the anniversary of the 28th of October 1962 that marked the Algerian television retrieved sovereignty in a finally independent Algeria. Ouest television station duly celebrated this anniversary with an expression of recognition to all the Southern TV station's journalists and technicians. This historic event was also celebrated in the regional TV station of Oran in Western Algeria, marking the retrieval of the sovereignty over the national audio-visual media. This is the end of our news edition. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice evening.